Hello, I'm Brian Connor. We're going to have a look now at the piece which John Murray played for the Musical Theatre Challenge. It's a song called Summer Nights from the musical Grease. Now, similar to Kathleen's piece, there was a singer singing the melody, so John was playing an accompanying part, in this case mostly the bass line, which is a very recognisable part of this song. I'll play some bars for you here, and one of the things to be aware of in a line like this is to be quite aware of the order in which you use your fingers. So before we learn a piece like this, it's worth taking a moment just to look through to get a logical fingering for the sequence of notes. Because if you don't think ahead a little, you can quite often find that you're trapped and you haven't got a finger to go to for a note. So we'll look at that as we go through. So this is how it starts. You'll recognise the groove. This is where the tune starts. And if you watch the fingering here, so I'm just going to look at that line with you for a moment, just till you can see the sort of planning ahead that we do with fingering to make sure it all runs smoothly. And that line started on a fifth finger, which you can see down here. But at this point, I've played the G with the second finger. But because of the notes that are coming next, the next G that I play, I actually switch to the third finger. And that means that when I get as far up as this B, I still have the first finger to play. If we hadn't thought ahead, we could easily have got to the A, no fingers left for the B. So that's the benefit of just thinking ahead and planning logically. I'll play that line again and then I'll continue. That takes us into the second verse, which is the same music again as the first verse. So we'll skip ahead to the final chorus, and you'll just hear something interesting happening at the end of this as well in terms of timing. So we know this bit. The last phrase. So that very strict counting that we've been doing with that 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, suddenly that strict counting comes to an end. We have that lovely triplet and that lovely chord, and then the final two chords are what we call collaboce, and that means we play them with the singer. So the singer's in control absolutely of when they want to sing that line. And it's a terrific contrast in a piece like this where the rhythm has been so strict and it's been a very fixed, dancey kind of a groove. And suddenly that's all stopped and we're into that very free, romantic feel. Just the last few bars again to hear that contrast happening. Here it is. It's beautiful. It's lovely how those two worlds come together at that moment. I hope you enjoy playing that.